What if I told you there's a molecular clock ticking inside every single one of your 37 trillion cells right now, and that certain supplements may actually be able to slow it down? Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating frontiers in longevity science, telomerase activators. Stay with me. This one could literally change how long you live. Let's start at the beginning. At the very tip of every chromosome in your body sits a protective cap called a telomere. Think of it like the plastic tip on a shoelace. It keeps your DNA from unraveling. In humans, telomeres are made of a repeating DNA sequence, TTAGGG, over and over, thousands of times. Here's the problem. Every single time a cell divides, and your cells divide constantly to repair tissue, fight infection, replenish blood, those telomeres get a little bit shorter. It's not a bug, it's a feature of how DNA replication works. But over decades, those caps erode. And when a telomere gets critically short, the cell gets a signal: stop dividing. It enters what we call senescence, a kind of zombie state. And this erosion, accumulated across your tissues over time, is now understood to be one of the central biological drivers of aging. Shorter telomeres correlate with increased risk of cardiovascular disease, immune decline, and neurodegeneration. Conversely, people with naturally longer telomeres tend to live longer, healthier lives. Telomere length is a biomarker of biological age. So what can rebuild those caps? Enter telomerase, one of the most remarkable enzymes in all of biology. Telomerase is encoded by a gene called TERT. It works like a biological repair crew, adding fresh TTAGGG repeats back onto shortened ends. It is quite literally rewinding the clock. The catch? In most adult cells, telomerase is essentially switched off. It stays active in stem cells and reproductive cells. And unfortunately, in cancer cells, which hijack it to become immortal. In your regular somatic tissue? Silence. This gives rise to the central question. Can we safely reactivate telomerase in aging cells? And does that translate to a longer, healthier life? The answer, based on emerging science, is a cautious but genuinely exciting, possibly yes. The most studied answer to that question is called TA65, and its origin story is fascinating. It comes from astragalus, known in traditional Chinese medicine as huang qi, used for thousands of years as an immune tonic. Scientists at Geron Corporation ran a high-throughput screen looking for molecules that could switch TERT back on. What they found, hiding in astragalus, was a triterpenoid compound called cycloastragenol. The related compound, astragaloside 4, is its precursor. The body cleaves the sugar off to generate the active cycloastragenol. So does it actually work in humans? A landmark study published in 2011 tested TA65 supplementation in adults aged 53 to 87. The results showed a statistically significant reduction in the percentage of critically short telomeres, particularly in immune cells. Critically, TA65 appeared to selectively rescue the shortest telomeres rather than uniformly extending all of them. That selectivity matters. Concerns about cancer risk have not materialized in human studies to date, though long-term data is accumulating. Now here's where it gets really interesting, because TA65 isn't alone. Let me walk you through the most promising ones. First is TACE, a synthetic molecule developed at MD Anderson. It targets the TERT promoter, the regulatory on switch, with high specificity. Then there's telomere 1, derived from gotu kola. It upregulates TERT and modulates telomere-associated proteins, with neurogenic benefits. Oleanolic and meslinic acids from olive oil activate the TERT promoter and inhibit HDAX, explaining the Mediterranean diet's longevity link. Resveratrol activation SIRT1, which stabilizes the TERT protein and reduces oxidative stress that destroys telomeres. EGCG from green tea inhibits DNMT enzymes. This may reverse epigenetic silencing of the TERT gene itself at the DNA level. Quercetin is a senolytic synergist. It clears out the zombie cells that poison your cellular neighborhood with inflammation. Ginsenoside RG1 from Panax ginseng increases TART and hippocampal neurons, providing cognitive protection with the telomere mechanism. And curcumin suppresses NF-kappa B inflammation and activates NRF2 pathways to protect telomeres from damage. Here's the takeaway. These molecules don't all do the same thing. A thoughtful longevity protocol considers all of these layers. If you want to explore TA65, the most clinically tested activator today, head over to unbedsidemanners.com/resources. Like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. I'll see you in the next one.